Everybody says China. And I keep thinking they're talking about shining their shoes or something. Or giving people shiners. It's making me wonder if Swedish even has a ch sound. Jake, you could go for all the countries that were affected by the Fukushima fallout. It's a little outside of the timeline. Let's wait for Hoi 4 at least. And yes, Ainu would be building their nuclear reactors in probably conquered Chinese provinces. Or here in Indochina. So that glorious Ainu beards don't have to get all toxic. Trade steering that god-awful bonus. Used to be great actually, when provinces increased in value a lot more. But now not so much. Still it helps us make some serious bank, but super serious. Okay, there's very little left to convert here. Jake, lazy diplomats, maybe claim Ming land. Yeah, claiming Ming land would make a lot of sense. Seems like every claim I do is saving me about 10 or so points. Just the sheer size of China is ludicrous. I tried to break them up before, but it didn't work. They only got these guys, particularists. But their dynasty has been pretty strong, unlike mine. Takes time to grow good beards. Jake, what is this song? You mean the one that just played? It's called Parabellum, and it's from Europa Universalis 3, which is probably why you don't recognize it. Reinforcement speed can actually help out a lot in these horrific battles, but it's not nearly as helpful as Military Tech 23. They've all gotta die. You're outside of a fort zone of control. Alright, you can make it, but this is how it's going to work. You're going to force your way into it. But I don't want to pay, so please stop your forced march towards the end. We'll be there in 19 days, we'll be there faster than that, and then you will die. Are beards like an Ainu thing? Look up some pictures of Ainu people. Check out those beards. I'm not a beard man, but you know. You know. Oh shoot, I took the wrong mission. I thought I was taking it for Sakhalin. Because it said our brethren, but no. I was thinking culturally, the game was thinking religiously. I still really need this province though, it's full of Ainus. This is taking regrettably long. I would love to just go cleansing of heresy on them, but my severe lack of admin kind of stopped me doing that, and I don't have any infinite stability exploits up my sleeves. Jake, could you offer to be Protectorate of Spain? I'd probably be seen as too strong for that. And he's only Castile. Ah, they're at war, so I cannot. How about... Well, Novgorod West... Ottomans... Mal... Wales? Pope? I'm too far away from the Pope. Persia? No. Did anybody worth their salt? Ah, Vijayanagar. My good friend. Vijayanagar don't like me, but other than that, they would. You know what? Let's have some fun. Yeah, France has taken their Italian ambitions very seriously. Poor Crimea. They did so well, but... Tisk. Protectorate for endless truce breaks. Trying to remember what Protectorate would give me here. It would certainly give me a heads up in terms of tech. Oh, good grief. Doesn't stop for them, does it? Alright, well let's... Oh no, they hate my guts because they want my land. Okay, is there anyone else around here that's Western? Good old Great Britain, but again, they want my everything. Congo, you didn't westernize. Yeah, this is disgraceful. Excellent. Give it another couple of years and there will be no religious disunity in my country. And subsequently no rebels. Probably should have taken diplomatic so that I could take even more land in the peace deals, but I did not. Jake, California. Ooh, hey. Hey. Oh no, you are not independent. You know, I might be able to get you. You don't seem to want all of my land. It's okay, I'm sure Vijayanagar is going to make rump steaks out of Sinda. Even I could be westernizing right now. We have the knowledge to westernize. Yeah, I think not. Oh, accepted culture now, that's a laugh. Korean are probably the closest at 6% to something acceptable. But no, it's all about the Ainu. Still, I could get a lovely heads up on technology if I were to get protectorate status. Dundari Crusade against Sind. Come on, man, you have won that. You have every flavor of won that. Actually, it would seem not. Oh, Great Britain is involved. Okay, guess they're going to be at that for a while. Back to Portugal we go. Begging. Yeah, they're going to be at that for a while. Yeah, I need an advisor. I can see. Trade efficiency, yeah. Did I already get the event with you two? I don't think unrest is all that necessary anymore, but no, I still need the admin points. It is regrettable, but we'll go for you. Oh, Persia, they don't mind me. It's assuming they completed. Or if other people stop their pointless warfare. Alright, forget Persia then. Heck, forget you. Oh yeah, that was the point. They all hate my guts. Oh well, Vijayanagara will see the funny side. Speaking of funny side, guess we're stuck with 011 for a while. Right, Hangzhou is another expensive one, might as well. That's bordering 5 hours. But with that, our entire country has become Shinto in 3, 2, 1. Glorious. Closing in on the Confucian rabble. Are you planning on wrapping up Ainu this session? I think I will. And again, I'm running out of time. I do have plans this evening. This has been a long time of streaming. Incredible, we got our manpower back. Now that's not something I expected. No point paying our army since there's nobody to fight. And we can get this technology, but we could save 120 points per technology if we just get... if we just get that protectorate status. I wonder what, if anything, I'd get hurt with if I became protectorate. Oh, that's right, I'd be giving up my half of my trade income, which is not so hot. Not so hot at all, just like losing 1,700 ducats. Alright, forget that idea then, because that would hurt. We don't need to be a stinking protectorate. Let's just go and kick ass with our new Asian dragons. Not that I use cavalry. Yeah, Nanjing would be a better one to claim since it's such high development. Oh yeah, I would also put myself up to vassal interactions, or subject interactions, which would not be so great. Perhaps I should be better prepared for war about this point. And you know, a lot of our infantry has become kind of outdated. Perhaps a few new brigades of them would do us well. Brigades, is that even the right word? Who's to say? Point is, they are going away. And with that, yeah, all the mercenaries are gone. And our money goes through the roof. The mercenaries had a time and a place. What I love is just being able to recruit anywhere. I no longer have to worry about treasuries, where previously, with the old building system, you would want to build places that reduced the unit cost. Because it would reduce their maintenance as well. But that was tedious micro, and nobody wants that. Well, nobody I want to know at least. Sorted. Better mofo, saying Jake is back. I never left. Damn, feels good to have loads of money. Does not feel good not to have my claim on Ming though. Let's change that. Yes, Beijing. It is troublesome though, because I can chain Ming every 5 years as long as I don't have them as a rival. So this will be the last war with them as a rival, and I just want to get this campaign done and dusted so I can have a nice map to look at the very end. But fortunately, with all these lands converted, sure there's some separatism, but our tolerance of the true faith really brings the revolt risk down, so we don't really care about that. Wonder if I'll still put these guys to use down south though. I think they work better as a... Oh, thank God. Goodbye legitimacy. Was I just talking about having no revolt risk? Those days are gone. Oh. Well, at least it's just the Koreans that want to rise up, and thankfully no civil war because our autonomy is flattened. I wonder what our average autonomy is though. Well, thankfully we have so much land that is absolute zero that it doesn't matter all these Chinamans that we conquer. May as well get into position so that we can instantly ravage them in Nanjing. With our 6 shock, no less. Sugar was once a rare luxury that had to be imported. As the world has opened up, the purchasing power of urban classes increased. Sugar may still be considered a luxury, but not quite. Did that push it up or down? Where did I even get sugar? Sugar was in Hawaii. Actually pushed it up by 50%. I love checking out economical things, so let's see. No, we have very little in the way of sugar. Funny, in an old comic I saw about Ryuki, they were pestering him for sugar. I'd assumed... Well, that's what I get for assuming. Let's go and kill ourselves some China. Going to make that claim take twice as long. Do not care. Get out of here. All too easy. I would love to chase him down, however, that's not so easy. Now, having this idea for reinforcement speed would be a big help. Oh my, he does have quite the army still. Not only that, but he's coming in from this direction. Well, that's okay, I'm ready for him. You know what, I feel bad not attacking him from the south, so... give him a nice surprise. Jake, what's a good way to spend your money since you have so much? Building buildings everywhere? Definitely. But I'm not the kind of guy that spends my money. Right, goodbye truces, and goodbye Ming. That's hideous. See if we can't just back them up a little bit. Because I don't want to lose that battle. No siree, and I might just. Alright. No, he's got 0 in mill. He won't be any good. Oh no, the Great Leon is out of it. That's a shame. Were they even colonising? Possibly not, but I'll tell you who was. British Colum... Oh. Hold on, Brittany still exists. It's right here. Where's your capital? As you do. Well, whatever makes you happy, man. Okay, now this battle's not looking so good. You're about to make it onto the front lines. I doubt you're going to hold out for the days that I need you to. Oh, but you will, because you managed to shatter their front line as well. Thank you very much. That'll be the end of that Ming stack. Still, it has told me that I cannot get complacent, even though I want to. It says only once war score, but it gave me 4. It's not showing the right war score for these battles, I rather think. Alright, let's get back. I want to get some of these forts finished up ASAP. Jake, how much more will you be streaming Ainu? Things I have stuff to do tonight. Not sure. Can't give a good answer to that. I mean, do I ever know how long I'm going to be streaming for? Why would people keep asking that? Onibishi. Disappointing. Okay, they are mounting up quite the force here. They probably want to attack me there. I was hoping that would have sealed the deal for that siege, but it did not. They're going to come together and fight me in Nanjing because they don't want to lose their precious Nanjing. You know what? Beijing can wait. We need backup in Nanjing. What's all these guys mounting together here? It's crazy. Go die now. Alright, as expected, he's on the move. I probably should be force marching here. Oh, okay, that I didn't see coming. But I'm all the happier that he goes south. Hopefully he's going to go for Canton. And then again, he might just be arching around to get one of these guys, who's to say? Oh well, if we lose one of them, we lose one of them, but hopefully one of these sieges will pop in my favour shortly. Oh, I should have seen that one coming. But you will not catch me. Do I even need force march to get out of there in time? I do not. Great. Alright, it's all farmland, it doesn't really matter, but he can eat some 6 shock and a river crossing penalty if he wants to come and get me. There ain't no way across that Nanjing River without eating that -1. Unfortunately, he's got me pretty badly flanked here, unless I nip in the action very quickly there. No blatant racism intended. Right, go get him. Okay, that was very fortunate that those sieges went the way they did. Severe losses for my troops, but that's okay. Because we can sit back, relax, and reload. Will we see Majesty DLC missions? Nah. You want to see those, go put them on the list. Also, shame on you for leaving your fleet in an unfortified province. You know what that gets you? Kilt. Okay, not liking the direction that they're being pushed over here. I'm not entirely convinced it's worth my time sieging this down, especially when they're doing all this to me. Well, at least it's very easy to build up the war score from battles. And this will be another bit of easiness, because this counts as an inland sea, so our galleys fight better. Let's drop down that fort as well. I'm glad you find it relaxing, Drax Copy. It's certainly not exciting. But sometimes that's exactly what I want. God, of all the places for them to run to, they run to a... oh, snap. They run to somewhere that again is unfortified. Unfortunately, they get the turn of the month morale and boat fixing. But maybe it wasn't enough. It was not enough. Goodbye, Ming Navy. My guys could do with a break, but I got land to siege up here. Xi'an is just farmlands and you have no leader. That is likely a battle that I will lose. Would have thought this one would have fallen by now, but I got unlucky. Well, it's making up for my sublime luck previously. And unless you guys get rolls of gods, which you are not... No, that is a lost battle, whichever way you cut it. Probably the end of ticking... No, we've been winning all these minor battles, so we're still showing our superiority. Assaulting that seems suicidal. Well, that's right, his capital is in Nanjing, so we already have that. It's this land that I need to take right. I should consult my map again. All the ones around there, plus this and this, this. And that seals the border there. I'm just going to ignore the itchy whatever march or campaign that they had. You can take anything else that's 8% or so. Oh, that's right, there's these bundles of fun up here. Again, I'm forgetting about Beijing. Beijing is so expensive. You never want to go above 100%, oh heavens no. Aye. All this because I don't have administrative efficiency, which would be shaving down a lot of this nonsense. Okay, so he wants Nanjing back pretty badly. The unfortunate truth for him is